here is the Bea Blouse completed. Just a bit of information about this blouse that I made. I used JaggerSpun yarn Zephyr in Ebony, and it is a lace weight 50% wool 50% silk yarn, and I used 3.5mm needles, and I followed instructions for size extra large. So I used thinner knitting needles because it is a lace weight yarn and it's not mohair, so it doesn't have the fuzziness. I wanted it to be not so holey and more opaque, so I decreased the needle size, and because I decreased the needle size, I increased the size that I'm following. I did not swatch, and I did not do a gauge check or anything like that. I kind of just went for it and hoped for the best. And I gambled, and I guess I won the lottery because it fits very nice, and I think the boat neck or like wide neck style worked out really well. And although I did want it to be a bit more opaque, I do think the sheerness is really pretty. So when I was knitting it, it looked a lot more opaque than it is right now because the yarn relaxed a lot, but it's fine. And then other things is I made this a 3/4 sleeve length instead of a full length sleeve as the pattern suggests, and I also made some increases at the end of the body just to give it a bit of a flare look, and also so it doesn't like bunch up above my hip. And for the edge, I actually did 6 rows of garter stitch, so the pattern has no edging. It kind of just tells you to bind off, but I tried doing that and it curled a lot. I don't know if after I washed it, it wouldn't have curled, maybe, but I didn't check, so I assumed I needed an edge. So at first I thought to do a 1x1 rib, and I tried doing that, but I didn't like how it looked. And I also tried doing a Italian bind off, but it didn't create a clean edge. Then I tried like stretchy bind offs, so Icelandic bind off was one of them, but I was like, I kind of just wanted a clean edge, so instead of binding off with 3.5mm needles, I used a 6mm crochet hook, so it's not too tight, which when I tried using just 3.5mm needles, the fabric kind of like cinched in a little at the end, which is not what I wanted, and that also created a very tight opening, and that was a big issue for the body because if I tried taking it on and off, that edge felt like it could just break at any moment because it's just so tight. Yeah, so I get a large opening that's easy to wear. I'm very happy with the outcome. I think this lace weight style of knitwear, this is probably the first one I've made. Usually it's like mohair, but I think this is really nice, and I do want to make more because I think these are really good like base layers for winter, and even I can just wear it on its own for spring and fall. But probably won't make this specific pattern again. It is a very basic pattern, just simple, like starting from the neck and then with like raglan style increases all the way to where the armholes will be created, and then it separates just like typical raglan sweater styles. So in that sense, it's a very easy blouse to make, but I do want to explore. I'm sure there are many blouses. There is a knitting designer called NakedKnit, and they kind of specialize, or they are more towards this kind of sheer lace weight style of designs, and I do want to explore what they have because it looks really nice. So yeah, otherwise this is a very, very pretty blouse. It's very comfy, it's not itchy at all, but it's not like I can buy this yarn again because the yarn company went out of business. Oh my god. So if I can find an alternative, or if I just buy just any lace weight yarn and hopefully like with the same composition, because I really like how this feels. I'm not entirely sure if it was like 100% wool, would it feel the same, or if it was like 100% silk, it would be not warm enough. And I've seen a lot of lace weight cashmere, but from what I've seen, cashmere is really expensive, and I don't see the need in buying cashmere. So I will definitely be on the hunt for this. Probably in fall, now that it's spring, I will be focusing on summer knits, and I have a lot of designs that I am working on, and I have yarn that I just bought, so looking forward to all of that. But anyways, the Bea Blouse, very cute, very chic, very mature.